Draft is back, and what better way to kick it off than creating my very own league, the SPL, or Squirtle Premier League. A Pokemon Draft League is where a group of individuals, known as coaches, take turns drafting a team of 10 to 12 Pokemon, and then battle each other each week until one coach is crowned the champion. I am your coach for the Las Vegas Corviknights, and this is our team. Starting off, I knew I wanted a really good fire type, and being the third pick in the draft, I had a decent shot of getting what I wanted. The first pick was Dragon Pult, then Iron Valiant, and then I got my Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu is an amazing fire dark type that hits like an absolute truck, with base 135 special attack and a decent speed stat with base 100. Its ability Beads of Ruin lowers your opponent's special defense by 25%. I was feeling pretty good about my first pick, but I feel even better about my second pick. Quackable. This Pokemon is known to be one of the best sweepers in the game. Moves like Aqua Step to boost its speed and Moxie to boost its attack by one stage for every Pokemon it defeats. That can snowball pretty quickly and make this Pokemon a huge threat. For round 3, I wanted to give my team some defense, as well as a good fairy type, so I went with Clefable. This mon is one of the most versatile in the game, being able to be a defensive wall with moves like Cosmic Power to boost both of its defensive stats, as well as getting reliable recovery in Moonlight. And it also gets the ability to ignore the stat changes of your opponent with Unaware. It has a pretty good move pool, so running it offensive is also viable. Round 4, I knew I wanted a good steel type, and I thought Skarmory fit that role nicely, as it gives us a steel type that's not also weak to ground, and it gives us a reliable hazard setter with both spikes and stealth rocks. It also gets reliable recovery and roost, making it a good Pokemon overall. Round 5, I wanted to finish our Fairy Dragon Steel Core and pick up our Dragon. There weren't many options at this point, as most of the heavy hitters I had my eye on had been drafted, so I decided to go with a Pokemon I'm pretty familiar with, Goodra. Goodra is an absolute unit with an insane 150 base special defense, allowing it to take special hits with ease. It also gets two really good abilities in Gooey and Sap Sipper, making it a welcome addition to our team. Round 6, I wanted to get myself a grounded poison type, since it can absorb toxic spikes, which can be very annoying for my team. So I picked up Clodsire. It's a bulky ground poison type, giving us another hazard setter with both stealth rocks and toxic spikes, as well as a water immunity with its ability Water Absorb. For round 7, I wanted to get myself a good grass type to finish off our fire water grass core, and I thought Serena was a great pick, giving us some hazard removal with Rapid Spin and a priority blocker with its move Queenly Majesty. For round 8, I wanted to grab our first Terra Captain. I haven't mentioned it yet, but this league only allows mons 9 points or lower to Terra, which allows some of the weaker mons to really shine, like my 8th pick, Vikavolt, which gives us sticky webs to lower our opponent's speed, as well as having another ground immunity. And with it being able to Terra Electric, it can have no weaknesses. It also gives us a slow Volt Switch, which can allow us to get in some of our heavy hitters. Round 9, I wanted to get a Pokemon with a bit more speed, as my team is kind of slow at this point, so I went with Lycanroc Midday. With a base 112 speed stat, I can outrun a lot of Pokemon, or if I can't, I can use its priority move Assault Rock and hit them pretty hard. With round 10, I wanted to get a Spin Blocker. We have a lot of hazard setters, and I want those hazards to stay on the field, and Dusknoir should help us with that. Being a somewhat bulky ghost type, it can block Rapid Spin and keep our hazards up. It's also immune to fighting types, which helps out Chi-Yu greatly, and with it being our second Terra Captain, I'm hoping it puts in a lot of work this season. Round 11, and our team could still use some more speed, so I thought Cryogonal could be a fun pick. It has the ability to Levitate, so it gives us another ground immunity, as well as another Rapid Spinner to remove hazards, and an Ice type, which is one of the best offensive types in the game. He is also our third and final Terra Captain, which should help him pack a bit more of a punch. And our final Pokemon is Cresselia, a super versatile psychic type with pretty good bulk and a decent move pool. I've used this mon before and really liked it, so I thought why not give it another shot. And that's my draft. I'm planning on posting my matches every Saturday, and I'm really excited for week 1. I think we have a really good team, and I'm excited to see what we can do with it.